Hi everyone. In this video, we will see what are chains in LangChain. So we can think of chains as sequence of predetermined steps, and those steps may be called to component or maybe called to some another chain. So it's just like a link. Chain is just like a link or chain of components or other chains. So using a single LLM in isolation is fine for simple application, but as application becomes more and more complex, we need to chain LLMs or further chain those chains to make things work. For that purpose, LangChain provides this chain interface. And one of simplest example of chain is LLMChain, which chains together prompt template and LLM model or chat model and help us to talk to language model. So let's code it. I had already imported LLM, OpenAI LLM model and prompt template. Now I will import, also I had imported this .env to load in OpenAI variable. I will import from LangChain .chains, import LLMChain. Now I will create prompt template as prompt template dot prompt template, and my template is give me list of 5 ice creams of flavor data. So I want list of ice creams. This time I'm using this prompt templates. That's why we are not giving input variables argument. Now prompt, I will create chain. Before that, let's create the LLM model. So LLM model is OpenAI model name equals that text Da Vinci 003. Temperature will be maximum. And now here comes interesting part. So earlier, once we have template, prompt template, we used to create query, and in that query, we will pass this data variable to fill out this placeholder, and then the query which we create here is, it will be like this prompt template dot format, and here I will pass data equals to strawberry. So this thing will put this strawberry here and generate string which will be final, which will be our final prompt. But with chain, we don't need this line. What we can do is that we can create chain equals LLMChain, and here we can pass LLM as LLM, and we can pass prompt as prompt template. To see what arguments it accepts, just CTRL and click on it. Here we can see it takes prompt, it takes LLM, it also takes output parser, output key, and it also takes max tokens. Right now we will pass only LLM and our prompt. Now to run this chain, I can do chain.run, and here I can pass one dictionary, And in this dictionary, I can pass that variable. Whatever I was passing as part of query, I can pass it while running. So here I will pass strawberry. Sorry, I can pass it like this. Or if there is single variable only, then I can directly do chain dot run and strawberry. Also, I can do like chain dot run data equals strawberry. So these two we can use if we have multiple variables in our prompt. This one, if we have single variable. Right now, I will just go with this one. Result equals to this, and then I will print the result. Let's see its output. So it gave us list of 5 ice creams, which are strawberry flavor, I think. Yeah, all are strawberry flavor. Now let's try other ways to run this chain. So we can pass it as response. Let's see if it works. Yeah, this is also working. Now let's run this one. So we can run anywhere. We can run by any way. Now let's instead of LLM model, let's use our chat model. So I will comment out OpenAI and I will comment out this line. And from LangChain dot chat models, import ChatOpenAI, and instead of LLM, let's give it name as chat model. And in chat model, ChatOpenAI model equals, you can give model name or model, both will work. Model equals chat GPT 3.5 turbo, and temperature equals 1. Now instead of LLM, I will pass open chat model, and let's run it. Model chat GPT. Okay, it should be model GPT 3.5 turbo. It gave output as expected. Now if we go and see documentation, then for chat OpenAI, for chat model, official documentation recommends to create prompt like this. Instead of creating directly using prompt template, it suggests to wrap this template to human message prompt template. So that's the step which we had not done, because it works if we pass this prompt directly, but this is what mentioned in official documentation. That's what I wanted to show. Now let's convert this list to iteratable list using output parser. So from LangChain dot output parsers. I will import comma separated list output parser, and then I will make, let's create it as output parser. Output parser equals comma separated output parser, and format instructions. Either I can create new variable or we can directly attach here. Let's directly attach here. So I will do format not sure if we can attach like this. Let's try instruction, and here let's pass this format instruction as output parser dot get format instruction. So now our prompt have data and format instruction, and then let's move this plan. While creation of chain, I can pass output parser as output parser. Now let's run and see what are results. Great. We got result as list, and it's in format which we wanted. So using LLMChain, we chain together our model, prompt, and output parser. And what steps we saved? We do not need to create query. We do not need to additionally parse output. Earlier we used to do, if I go to output parser. So here we can see earlier, once we get a response, we need to do like output parser dot parse the response, and then we will get parsed data. But this time, if we attach our output parser to chain, then our data will be automatically in desired format. So this was it for chains. Now we have different types of chains. Two most basic one are simple sequential chain and generic sequential chain. We will check out both in next video. Thanks.